Hello, thank you so much for joining me. So, today, what we're going to be doing is mobilizing our hands, our wrists, our elbows, and our shoulders. We're going to be doing gentle mobility, stress reducing. We're going to isolate these joints very intentionally. We're trying to enhance that brain body connection, which is going to help enhance your overall movement. So, a lot of people don't realize that if you really focus on intentionally, meaningfully interacting with gravity, even utilizing your smallest joints, you can enhance the way that you feel in your body overall. So these drills are meant to be utilized throughout the day. I'm going to run you through drills that target every part, but you, to receive the benefits, you don't have to do this workout all the time. You can just hold on to the drills that you really enjoy. And I highly suggest that you try to implement them in your lifestyle, whether you're sitting at a desk, whether you're standing cooking in the kitchen, whether you're gardening or you're driving for long periods of time. These can be incredibly beneficial. And, motion is lotion. Sometimes we can't get up and walk, but mobilizing the joints that we can at any given time is going to help make us feel better in our body. All right, so the first thing you want to do is find yourself a comfy position, whether that's standing, sitting, whether it's in a chair, in your bed, cushion underneath your booty. Okay. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to isolate the finger joints. Now, we're not really going to do a baseline because um, the way that you feel as we're doing this is more important than what your body is doing. Intention over perfection. Okay. So, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start isolating the finger joints. I like to do this before bed because it's so relaxing. Okay. Go ahead, take one hand. We're going to focus on the thumb. We are going to isolate that thumb. We're going to make sure that the thumb is minding his business. Everything else, minding his business, is on its own. Now, this one is the easiest one because it's pretty separated from the rest of our fingers. I broke this, if you're wondering why it's hanging out, like a long time ago, and it just will never go back to the way it was. Anyway, we're drawing circles with the thumb. We're looking down at the thumb. We're smoothing out every rough edge, making every subsequent circle more perfect than the last. I like to do about 6 to 8 circles in one direction, reverse directions. Now, you might find that your circles are smaller. You might find that you need to slow it down a little bit more. That's okay. If you need to pause this and go through each finger, that's fine. If you want to go along with me, that's fine as well. We are all probably going to end up rotating our joints all at different rate. That's normal. Okay, so about 6 to 8 of these, smoothing out every rough edge, making every subsequent circle more perfect than the last. Is it going to be perfect? That's what we're intending. We're going to do the pointer finger now. Now, we're separating this finger from the rest of these fingers. We are looking down intentionally at that finger. We're trying to smooth out every rough edge, make every subsequent circle more perfect than the last. Isolating from the rest of the fingers, going around in circles. Now, once we've done 6, I think I'm at 4, 5, one more reverse directions. Now, if you find that your hand does cramp, shake it out, bring it back. Slow and controlled. 5, one more, 6. Middle finger. That's the hardest one for me, at least. So my circles are going to be really small and very slow. 3, 4. Told you. 5. So, what does intention do? What does focus do? The more mindful we are, the more present we are, the more we're focused on making that finger go in circles by itself, the calmer you become, the calmer you get. Your brain starts feeling less threat and it starts enhancing those brain body connections. Ring finger. 1, 2, slow and control. 3, 4, 5, 6, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's not easy for me. 5, one more in this direction. See how tiny my circles are. I haven't been practicing this. When I get to practicing this a lot, I can make my circles bigger and faster. That's okay. We do our best. Leave the rest, right? Pinky. 1, 2. Stay out of it. 3. Yes, and you could put your hand there. I just to keep it out of the way. 4, 5, 6. Reverse directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shake it out. Palm facing forward. Fingers all together. Let's go ahead and separate the thumb. Separate the thumb. Separate the thumb and pointer. Separate thumb, pointer. Live long and prosper. That's what I call this one. Back together. Pinky. Live long and prosper. Thumb, pointer. Shake it out. Next, this hand. Drawing circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pointer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's so hard. Making sure that those fingers don't get in there. Do your best, leave the rest. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pointer. Ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, we're not stressing over whether it's perfect. That's what we're intending. But do your best, leave the rest means if it's not perfect, it's okay. Right? The intention is what is going to give you those benefits. Pinky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shake it out. Fingers all together. Release the thumb. Release the thumb and pointer. Live long and prosper. Pinky. Live long and prosper. Thumb, pointer, thumb. Place your fists, make fists, place the hands together. We're going to unwind each finger one at a time, starting with this thumb. So thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky, pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb. Closing from this end. Thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky, pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb. We're going to open from the other end and close from the other end. Thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky, pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb. Close from this end. Thumb, pointer, middle, ring, pinky, pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb. Shake it out. Hydrate. How often do you see finger mobilization where we're just really isolating those joints? Never. And it's so beneficial for your hands. So beneficial. All right, now what we're going to focus on is our wrists. We're going to grab our fingers. I know. It's so that your fingers don't go wild and out. They need to stay right here. They ain't going nowhere, okay? Because we're going to isolate the wrist joint. We're going to keep that elbow down. The only thing you should be moving is this. So we're going to hold here, hold here. We're going to push up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 8, 7, 8. Bring it back so that your knuckles, your wrists are in line with your elbow. Okay, we are going to push that wrist bone out. Okay, so it's going to feel your fingers, your wrist is going to swivel side to side. And because you're holding onto your fingers, it will feel like you're limiting the motion, but we're being very intentional in isolating this wrist. Okay, so we're pushing back and forth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is what it looks like you're doing, just for reference, but like this. Now we're going to connect the dots and smooth it out and make it round circles. Okay, so we're going to go up, side, down, side, making circles with the wrist around the hand. Okay, so we're looking down, smoothing out every rough edge, making every subsequent circle more perfect than the last. 3, we'll do 6 in one direction, turn, reverse after 6. This should be 6, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead, shake it out, switching sides. Okay, everything's in line. We're holding the fingers. We're going to push that wrist up and down intentionally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure everything's in line for the knuckle, wrist to the elbow, pushing that wrist bone. So we're doing kind of this, my left side's a little wonky, but we're pushing the wrist bone back and forth. So you're going to feel a little wiggle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look down at the wrist. We're making circles. So up, side, down, side. 6 in one direction, 6 in the other. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it down, shake it out. Now we are going to do wrist figure eights. It's going to look a lot more complicated than what it is, but we're basically going to be kind of like making circles. We're going to bring those thumbs together. I'll show you. Okay. We're going to rotate, rotate, rotate. So the backs of our hands, bringing those fingers down, bringing the thumbs back up underneath their chin. Boom. Rotate toward those thumbs towards your face and back out and around. Okay. This is what we're doing. Now, if we separate the hands, this is wrist figure eights. Okay. You can place those hands together if you need a little more direction. We're going to do 2 more. 1, 2. Now we're going to reverse. Pinkies come together. All the backs of the hands come together. The thumbs come together, and then they come up front. Boom. So that's 1, 2. We'll do 6. 3. And yes, your fingers should be flared. 5. You can bring them together. 6. Anytime. Go ahead, shake it out. All right, now we're moving to the elbow. The elbow joint. Yes, we're going to mobilize the elbow. We're going to go ahead and take one arm, extend it in front of you, because that almost dropped out of my head. I'm really sorry about that. I like to take 2 fingers when I'm first starting out and place them under my elbow so it keeps it from moving around, because we're going to take those fingers, bring them to our face. We're rotating this arm around, and now it needs to flip to come back out like a platter. Fingers, rotate, and around. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reversing, we are going to flip the platter, bring this palm to our face, throw the platter, bring it back around, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't slap yourself. 5, 6. You should feel like your shoulder's doing something also, because it's helping move the arm around so that you can get that forearm making circles. All right, fingers, elbow, palm facing down, fingers towards the face. Now you're holding a platter. Bring it around, throw it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse directions, flip the platter over, bring it to your face, throw it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it down, shake it out. Now we're going to mobilize the shoulders. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Go ahead, extend the arm in front of you. You can make a fist if you want to. We're going to push that shoulder blade forward. We're going to rotate the arm back and forth using full range of motion, by the way. I want you to make sure that you see how everything's externally rotated, and now everything's going to internally rotate from the shoulder. Okay. We're going to do that 2 more times. 1. Because what we're going to do in the next video is the same concept, but putting load on our hand and our wrist. So that's what we're working towards. I want you to get to a point where you understand, okay, I am rotating this arm all the way using full range of motion, initiating from the shoulder, other side. 1, and I'll turn this way so you can see. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3 technically. We'll do 2 more. 1, 2. Okay, bring it down. All right, so I'm going to introduce a little bit of what we're going to do in the next video, but what we're going to do the seated instead of on our knees in tabletop, like I'm going to teach in the next video. So find a comfy position to be in, crisscross applesauce or in a chair. If you're sitting in a chair and you've got like a desk or something, you can use that. We're just going to place the hands down, okay? We're going to put a little bit of weight on that, and we're going to do the same thing but with our hands on the ground, okay? Both elbows. We're going to bring the elbows out, bring the elbows in, bring those shoulder blades down, bring the elbows out, open the shoulder blades, bring the shoulders up. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 1 more. 6. Take those hands, place them down, and give yourself a little stretch, okay, in the wrists. You can rock side to side if you want. What I want you to feel right now is your shoulder blades wrapping to the outside. Now we're going to bring the shoulder blades back together, shoulders down, shoulder blades wrapped out, shoulder blades back together. Okay. That's it. That's the workout. All right. Well, let me know if you have any questions or concerns. You can email me at resilientflexibility.com, resilientflexibility@gmail.com. And yeah, the next video is coming up. Hope you all have a beautiful symptom free day.